We don't often think of sheep as a source for milk, but in fact, many delicious cheeses are made from sheep's milk. And today, one of my favorite local chefs, Matt Januso from Chez Pascal, is here to show me a delicious recipe using sheep's milk ricotta. Hi, Matt.
How are you?
Welcome back.
Good to be here.
Now, you've got a lot of ingredients here, so what are we making?
Today we're going to make a delicious salad using baked sheep's milk ricotta. What we like about sheep's milk ricotta is it's got a little bit of acidity to it. We're going to roast some beets, serve it with a little local greens and some hazelnuts.
So we're making a salad.
We are. It's a composed salad. The first thing we're going to do is we take the sheep's milk ricotta. To that, you're going to add some ricotta salata.
What's ricotta salata?
Ricotta salata is actually aged ricotta cheese from sheep's milk.
And dried.
And dried.
It's
dried. To that, we're going to add in about 2 tablespoons of salt, about a pinch of white pepper.
Okay.
If you could start mixing that. We're also going to add just some fresh herbs. We have rosemary and thyme. We're just going to chop that up. So we're going to have 2 whole eggs.
Now, why are we adding egg?
It's what's going to set the ricotta cheese when we bake it, almost like a custard.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then 2 egg yolks. Okay. We don't want to add too much moisture into this ricotta mixture. That's why we're only adding 2 more yolks opposed to 2 whole eggs. We're going to put it into our pre-lined baking dish. Okay. And then what we're going to do with this is we're going to actually use it as a water bath. So what that means is we're going to put it into a larger dish.
Oh, I see.
Fill it with water and put it into an oven.
And is that because it'll cook it gently?
Exactly.
Okay.
And because we've put eggs in here, we don't want to actually scramble the eggs.
So what kind of temperatures would we?
We do this about 325 to 350 degrees for about 45 minutes to maybe an hour.
And is there a way to test when it's done?
We use cake testers. It's like a little thin
Oh, yeah.
needle,
Yeah.
and you can just slide it in and pull
out
it out.
dry.
And if it comes out dry, you know you're done. We're going to go into beets now. So what we like to do with beets, especially in the early season, is cook them with their greens. It just seems a waste for me to get rid of the greens and just roast the beets when these have just as much flavor.
Right.
So what we're going to do for these is we add a little bit of kosher salt, a little bit of cracked black pepper.
Okay.
Okay. Again, we're going to use those same herbs that we did before.
But don't chop it up.
No, we don't want to chop it up. We're just looking for the flavor. We like to use either a balsamic vinegar, red wine vinegar when we're cooking darker beets, red beets, and that just helps keep the color. We would add a little bit of olive oil in there, and then again, a little bit of water. We're sort of combining different cooking techniques. So in the beginning, they're going to steam to help cook them quicker. The water is going to evaporate, and then they're going to finish as a roasted beet.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so we would cover them with tin foil, and then they would go into the oven.
And this is what you get.
That's the end result.
Yeah, those are beautiful. Okay, so now what?
Okay, so now, once it's cooled, take the sheep's milk ricotta. We're able to just remove our cheese.
Nice.
All right? And then you could portion it as you like. We heat up our pan with a little olive oil. We've cut out our ricotta. And what I like to do, because it's a little bit soft, I like to just dust it in flour.
Okay.
And what that does is that helps create a seal on the outside of the ricotta, so we get a little bit of color before it starts to melt. And we just put it into our pan. And on the pan, you want about a medium-high heat. You want to try to get a quick sear.
Okay.
Because if we put it in a low pan, it'll melt.
Oh, it'll melt.
It'll just break down. Okay, so these are ready to flip, and now we're going to go ahead and put this salad together. So what you can do is take a little bit of lettuce, put it right into this bowl, and then I will take some of these beets that have been roasted and peeled, just arrange them on the plate. And then we're going to just take a simple vinaigrette, okay, just shallots, olive oil. We use sherry vinegar here. Just going to pour a little bit over the salad. And to that, I'm just going to add a pinch of kosher salt again, and a little crack of pepper. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and just toss those up. Okay. Then we're going to take some hazelnuts that have been roasted for some texture.
Okay.
Because we have a lot of soft ingredients here,
something
the ricotta, so you get a nice little crunch. And then the last thing we'll do is we'll just scoop this and just put it right on top.
I can't wait to try this, Matt. I've got a couple of forks right here. It looks beautiful. The presentation, the colors all go great, don't they?
They're great.
That is really nice. It's got such a rich, creamy, almost like a custard,
Right.
but a warm custard, and all those flavors together. Matt, this is absolutely delicious.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for coming on.
You're welcome.
And showing me how to make this wonderful salad.
My pleasure.